Welcome back to another episode of Talk Your Shine. I'm your host, Destyni, and this is a place where we talk about the news, sip a little tea. We just keep it real, y'all. We keep it real over here, and we shine. All right, so let's get into episode 3. Okay, we got a lot to cover today, from water bottle recalls, drama, and a tragic homecoming story. Then we'll wrap it up with a little bit of heart-to-heart advice. So, let's get right on into it. Talk your shine, baby. Talk your shine. There's been a lot of misinformation floating around about E. coli in water bottles, and
Big bottled water recall this morning over E. coli fears. More than a dozen brands bottled by the same company may be contaminated.
I seen it on TikTok that it really had me in a frenzy, y'all, but that's false information. That article came out in 2017. What's actually happening right now is a recall on the Ozark Trail water bottles, and it's pretty serious. Walmart recalled over 850,000 Ozark Trail water bottles, and they're about the 64 ounces, stainless steel, and they're insulated. And the numbers are, well, the model number is 83-662. The screw top lids, they're popping off. Like if you have food in them, or I don't know, any carbonated drinks, they're popping off and they're hitting people in the face. I believe, yes, 3 people were injured. Ooh, was it 2 fingers? 3 people were injured. 2 out of the 3 cases, 2 victims went permanently blind from the flying lids. The recalls were announced July 10th, 2025. by the Consumer Product Safety Commission. The bottle sold for about $15 at Walmart and on online stores. Consumers are urged to stop using them immediately and return them to get a full refund. Y'all, they told us to drink our water and mind our business, but nobody told us we had to fight water bottles. They didn't. All right, so moving on down. Cardi, Nicki, JT, Ice Spice, Latto, and Santana, baby. We getting into the drama. So apparently the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj drama is back boiling again. Nicki started posting her achievements right after Cardi release, which fans took a shade, as they should. The long-standing feud between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj has escalated in recent days. Cardi's latest album, Am I the Drama?, debuted at #1, and baby, you are the drama. Y'all are the drama. But that album is good, okay? Nicki, she got on the internet mocking her, talking about the pricing of the album, talking about, like, the sales and all that. This led to a series of heated exchanges on Twitter. I know y'all seen them tweets. With both artists, they traded personal jabs. Cardi responds by referencing Nicki's family and past controversies, and Nicki took aim at Cardi's career and personal life.
Girl, the way I had to pick my jaw off the fucking floor. I'm so neutral when it comes to Cardi and Nicki, but bitch, y'all need to get the fuck off of Twitter. Okay, the pictures, they're fun.
Few has reunited debates about competition, respect, and the challenges women face in the music industry. Okay, so this brings us into JT. Who brought JT into this? We gonna say both of them kind of, but y'all heard Magnet, and that's really what brought JT into this. Okay, so JT is a girl. JT is from the City Girls. I know y'all know who that is. If y'all don't, here go the picture. And rapper Saucy Santana has reunited into a fiery online crash, drawing attention across social media platforms. So what sparked this tension, I'm going to tell y'all in a second when I find it. So what sparked this tension resurfaced when JT accused Santana of calling her ugly and criticizing her relationship with Lil Uzi, and also kept playing Cardi's new song Magnet. Like I told y'all, baby, he was playing that, which was a diss song about it. It was a diss song about JT. She shared a screenshot of a message from Santana allegedly saying, buy your cars to keep ignoring you. You be happy and he be aggravated. Stop talking about Nas. You an aesthetic for him. Rockstar takes Dingy out the hood. Y'all, this is what Santana said if y'all didn't know. Okay. JT responded sharply, suggesting Santana's style was derivative and accused him of paying for sex. And I will. Yeah, the tweet's gonna be in here somewhere, y'all. So Santana, he fired back on Twitter, questioning why JT took to the internet to post a private conversation, because she did post some of their messages up online too. He also shared that JT was praising his music and, you know, just hyping him up not too long before this beef reunited. Before this beef got, you know, started, they was kind of getting back cool, I guess, in a way. Y'all, you know, her and Miami not cool like that no more, but I guess her and Santana was kind of still cool a little bit.
The smile is when he doing an interview and you not there. Bitch, when I was at your birthday party, when he came to motherfucking, when Kenya first got out of prison, at your album release parties, at Wireless, whatever festival that was.
Okay. Then after they little beef, and I feel like, yeah, Cardi, yeah, baby, you are the drama, baby. The album title, it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, but anyway, so they shared online a clip of Ice Spice manager, or a clip Cardi had with Ice Spice manager. And she basically go off and she like, I'm not Latto, I'm not pussy like Latto, la da 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 da.
Beat her the fuck up. I'ma knock her the fuck out. Oh yeah. I'ma beat her ass. I'ma get riot beat up by my niggas. Y'all gonna see what the fuck is up. You think I'm fucking pussy ass Latto?
Sorry, tell me what's that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm on vacation.
Bro, I don't gotta fucking tell y'all shit that she said, because y'all know exactly what the fuck the bitch said. Put on the phone right now. Put on the phone right now. Put on the phone right now.
So evidently she liked something Ice Spice did. Ice Spice didn't like something she did, whatever. So she got to arguing with Ice Spice manager. Okay, they bring up Latto, da 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 da. She apologized and she tell Latto sorry on the internet. Now I don't know if they cool now or if they not. I don't really know. But you know, her and Cardi did used to be cool, so I don't think her and Latto fell out for real, but we'll see. And before I wrap it up on there, because this ain't gonna fit in nowhere else, I know y'all seen about Latto being pregnant. I know y'all seen that little thing. She said it was just a fool, baby. Baby, we gonna watch and we gonna wait and see. We're gonna scroll on down. To the Deja Young story. She recently made headlines after a disturbing incident in Houston. While walking her dog, she was struck by a vehicle. Walking her dog. The driver claimed he was fleeing a robbery, but Deja later suggested her ex-boyfriend might have been involved. But later it came out that parts of her story were not true. And I just feel like, girl, if it wasn't true.
So the true story behind everything is we were out, we were having a good time at Ep.3 Lounge. Everybody there was drinking, you know, enjoying themselves. Boom, the night comes to an end where I said, okay, you know, it's time to go. I'm about to take her home, you know, whatever. So we head over there. Mind you, throughout the whole night, her phone was ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. And like whoever's calling her is obviously trying to get a hold of her and see what the fuck she got going on, what is she doing, who she with, whatever the case may be. Obviously her boyfriend or her ex, I don't know if she's in a relationship. Like I said, I haven't spoke to her in a while, you know, so we was just linking back up, you know, on some cool shit. We wasn't arguing. It was never nothing more, nothing less. It was just that. So boom, I'm taking her home on the way to her house, whatever. We get there. She told me to park on the side, basically where I parked a few days ago, where I was basically parked at. Boom, she's basically saying like, you know, hey, she's basically like saying, hey, you know, park right there. Let's talk for a little bit. You know, we haven't seen each other for a while. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, we talking for a little bit and stuff like that. And then she's like, hey, take her to take her to the store to get some water, because I really asked her for some water. I said, hey, you got some water? She was like, no, I actually don't, so can you take me to the store so I can run and get some water? So cool, we go to that corner store off of Elgin and Emancipation. So boom, we go to that corner store, she go in there, get whatever she gets. I don't know how long she in there, she probably about 5-10 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, she was in there for a little while just to get some water. Boom, she get in the car. As soon as she sit down in the car, she put the stuff down. She answered the phone. She's like, she clearly said, like, what, bro, I'm here, or like, you know what I'm saying? That's what she told whoever that was on the other line, like, what, bro, I'm here. So whatever, I ain't paid no mind. Mind you, I've been to the casino with her, like, I done hit for 20, 30,000. I never got the, I never felt as if she would ever try to set me up, you know what I'm saying? I never felt that vibe from her. We was always cool, we never argued, we never fought. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never felt that type of vibe, grimy vibe from her, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't expect nothing. So boom, whatever. I pull up back to the same spot. I turned around, you know, pull in. Mind you, she got cameras. Let me see on this phone, because I don't know how to do that green screen stuff from TikTok. But look, mind you, she got cameras outside her duplex. So look, this is the duplex. I basically was parked in front of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically parked in front of the duplex. So I know the cameras work. You know what I mean? They trying to say oh, no one was getting robbed. Once my lawyer get the cameras, it's gonna be, it's gonna show more of everything. But look, basically, this is her. Messages. She's basically saying,
if it wasn't true, it wasn't true, because I've seen the little clips. But I just feel like, girl, you shouldn't have got up on the internet. You wouldn't have never had to take back nothing you said. He wouldn't have never had to get on here and defend himself. You should have maybe just kept quiet. I get it, you famous. This probably did make you some money from doing the story time, but how did it really make you look in the end? All right, we're going to move on down to the next topic. And it's man turns plastic into gas. And I know y'all been hearing about that. If y'all haven't, y'all about to hear about it today. So there's this 21-year-old inventor from Atlanta. His name is Julian Brown, aka Nature Jab. And baby, he making waves. Let's get on down into it. Okay, so Julian went viral for creating something called plastiline, a device that turns plastic waste into fuel. Y'all heard me? He's literally taking plastic, the same stuff that's clogging up the ocean and landfills. Yeah, he's taking it and converting it into gasoline, diesel, and even jet fuel. Okay? We're gonna get that plastic on up out of here. Now, before y'all think this is a TikTok stunt or something, this man really built this whole system. He taught himself how to weld, how to engineer. Oh, did I say that right? And how to use something called microwave pyrolysis. Basically, it's a high heat process that breaks down plastic without burning it, and it turns it back into usable fuel. He even says he uses a solar power to run parts of the system, which means he's not just recycling, he's working towards clean, sustainable energy. Talk about using your shine for something powerful. Okay, but of course, once the internet saw how big this could be, the drama started. Some people questioned whether it was real. Scientists jumped in saying microwave pyrolysis isn't new and that is something weird going on. Julian posted that he was under attack and then suddenly went quiet online. So, you know how they do. People invent something and then they just disappear. But he has since shown back up on the internet. This set all kind of rumors into play when he went missing. Then he did that testing he did on that, what was it, a Challenger or a Charger? I'll put a clip in for y'all.
Plastiline 2023 Scat Pack right here. It's on E. She's gonna try to start it to show we got no fuel in this thing.
Hey, buddy. Move back some. Move back. It ain't starting up.
Here we go.
History in the making, baby.
Plastiline.
All right. All right, it's empty.
Hey, are you scared?
I am.
No, have some faith. You got it.
I got faith.
All right.
I'll start it.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Everybody clear the way, clear the way.
Exhilarating, to see it work. I knew it was gonna work, but I didn't know it was gonna work that well, that easy, that smooth. When you saw that thing was on E, it would not start. We put the plastiline in there. It started. It sounded great. It did everything it was supposed to do. We knew. Doing this for 5 years, I always knew plastic was fuel. But to actually see it in application and do it live in front of hundreds of people, thousands of people, you gotta sometimes have some faith, even beyond what you know.
Now, whether every detail checks out or not, the biggest message here is a 20-year-old man, black man, from Atlanta decided to use his mind and his creativity to tackle pollution and energy problems. And he got the world talking. So even if the science still needs testing, his drive is inspiring. It's a reminder that real innovation doesn't always come from big companies. Sometimes it comes from somebody in their garage with a dream, some duct tape, and a vision. So while everybody else is fighting online, Julian is out here literally turning trash into treasure. And that's on purpose and power. Moving on down into our next segment. Talk your shine, baby. Talk your shine. Okay. So during the South Carolina State University homecoming, there were 2 separate shootings on campus. Tragically, a 19-year-old Jalea Butler lost her life and another young man was injured. A night meant for joy turned tragic.
Imagine you're at your HBCU. It's homecoming week, the biggest weekend of the year. Your hair's laid, outfit on point, everyone's outside vibing, and then out of nowhere, the celebration turns into chaos. Last night at South Carolina State University in Orangeburg, shots were fired near the Eugene Suites dorms. Police confirmed 2 separate shootings. One man had to be airlifted, and one young woman sadly lost her life. Reports say there may be up to 4 fatalities in total. The campus went into full lockdown. Students were told to shelter in place. Anyone off campus was asked to leave, and homecoming was immediately canceled. SLED was called in, and the police presence was heavy all night. This was supposed to be a safe space, a celebration of culture and community, and it turned into a tragedy. We need answers, we need accountability, and we need better safety plans for moments like this. Rest in peace to the victims, and prayers up for everyone affected.
And with homecoming season here, I just want to remind everybody, listen, please be careful. And my school, alumni week, I believe, well, not alumni week, homecoming week, is this week. Y'all, please be careful. Please stick with your crew you came with. Watch your drinks and surroundings. Trust your instinct. Don't stay anywhere that doesn't feel safe. You can look good, have fun, and celebrate, but please be smart while you do so. Homecoming is supposed to be about unity and pride, not pain. Let's protect each other, have fun, and be safe. I really do want everybody to make it home safe. Y'all, I want y'all to turn up this homecoming, but I want y'all to be safe doing it. Leave the weapons at home. All right, into the next segment. I believe this is our last segment of the night. All right, y'all. Talk your shine, baby. Talk your shine. Shine Advice column, where I leave you with a question and a little heart check. Here's my question for the week. Are you moving with purpose, or are you just moving? We live in a world full of noise. Everyone's trying to go viral, trying to be seen, trying to keep up, but sometimes we forget to ask ourselves, why were we ever doing it? Because being busy doesn't mean you're being productive, and being loud doesn't mean you're being heard. So my advice this week, move with intention. Make sure every step feeds your peace, not your pressure. It's okay to pause to realign. Your time is divine. Your purpose does not need permission. So this week, check your direction, not your speed. You don't have to compete. You just have to shine, baby. Stay in your own lane. And that's a wrap on episode 3, y'all. We covered the tea, got real about safety, closed out with a little soul work. I hope y'all got something from this, a laugh, or some perspective, anything. Until next time, y'all, remember, don't forget, we don't shrink, we don't settle, we shine. All right, if y'all like this video, could y'all give it a little like and subscribe? If y'all got any questions or anything y'all want to talk about on here, hey, feel free. All right, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great night.